Quo Vadis Gerona, a study of rural industrialization and its impact to rural life, presented by Edgar Tadeo Jr. for his subject in Living Systems, Science 11 at the UP Open University. No other dominant species in the history of the Earth has had the power to alter his environment except for man. No place is this more evident than in rural towns such as Gerona, a first-class municipality in the province of Tarlac. The first mention of Gerona in historical records was as a settlement called Paon, which was placed by the Dominicans under the Vicariate of Malangwe, now Bayambang, Pangasinan. Its rich arable land would encourage migration of settlers from the Ilocos and Pangasinan regions. Other ethnic groups would also settle in Paon, particularly the Kapampangans from Pampanga and the Tagalogs of Nueva Ecija. Gerona is a landlocked municipality in the province of Tarlac, which itself is located in the plains of central Luzon, famously dubbed as the country's rice granary, and is known as the nation's leading rice-producing region. Gerona is comprised of 31 barangays with a land area of 141.47 square kilometers. Of the land area, over 70% or approximately 9,955 hectares is dedicated towards agricultural use. Gerona is a leading producer of rice and sugarcane in the province of Tarlac. The prevalence and preference of rice and sugar as a staple agricultural product can be attributed to the following factors. Most of the town's land area is low-lying agricultural land. Also, water features such as creeks and rivers with a cumulative area of about 1,905 hectares is present within the municipality. Due to these features and its natural topography, Gerona is susceptible to seasonal flooding during the wet season. Abundance of fresh water is necessary in rice cultivation. Sugar is also a staple crop of the area due to the proximity to Central Azucarera de Tarlac, the defunct Paniki Sugar Mills, and the Pampanga Sugar Development Company. There is also a thriving Panocha cottage industry in the municipality. Similar to most of the province of Tarlac, Gerona is an ideal area for agriculture because of the soil type inherent in most of its land area. It is classified as sand loam and clay loam. This, coupled with seasonal flooding, makes the soil productive and fertile. The Republic Act No. 7368, or the Countrywide Industrialization Act of 1992, aims to promote rapid industrialization in the Philippines, particularly in rural areas. This act establishes funding and mechanisms that aims to assist local investors to set up shop in rural areas. Also, local government units through Republic Act 7160 or the Local Government Code of 1991 is empowered to have autonomy to promulgate laws to achieve economic development. The local government through the Sangguniang Bayan has passed ordinances facilitating the move through industrialization. To date, the industrialized portion of Gerona stands at 58 hectares. However, the local government has proposed that a 160-hectare area located in Barangay Padapada be designated as an agro-industrial zone, and a 160-hectare stretch of land spanning the national highway passing through the barangays of Parsulingan, Amakalan, and Salapungan be also earmarked to be designated as a light industrial zone. These programs, along with the opening of the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway, attracted investors to build facilities in the municipality of Gerona. Notable of these are the following large-scale industrial projects. First is the New Hope Tarlac Agriculture Incorporated. Second is the Chauroen Pokpan Food Philippines Corporation. Third is the Grobest Feeds Philippines Incorporated. Gerona, a town with a largely agricultural system through farmers utilizing its land and water resources, aims to produce rice and sugarcane. These produce are not only for subsistence but also for trade. It's the town's primary means of livelihood, a way of life that is under the threat of change and eventual demise. This can be attributed to the following factors. First is the aging of the Filipino farmer. The average age of the Filipino farmer today is 57 years old. There is a danger that in less than a decade, farming as a means of livelihood will cease to exist. The price of agricultural produce has steadily dropped since the 1980s. This is the eventual result of the Philippines' membership in the World Trade Organization. As a signatory party, our country is mandated to ease or eliminate taxation of foreign goods, resulting in an influx of cheap agricultural products from other countries. The high cost of inputs such as fertilizer and the lack of irrigation infrastructure also makes farming economically infeasible. The lack of economic opportunities has led to an unprecedented rural diaspora and a mass urban migration. With all facts considered, agricultural systems in the country is in peril. The youth has lost interest in farming and prefer to seek their fortunes in cities, hopeful for better economic opportunities. Thus, it is imperative that our government and citizenry take action before it is too late. Let us not stand by as an entire way of life and an important part of our cultural identity perish. Please take note of the references I have used for this report. Again, thank you very much for listening and have a great day.